Let's go. Just making sure everything is up and running properly, and it is. Welcome to the Loan Officer Breakfast Club, my friends. Happy MLK Jr. Day. For those of you that are here, glad to have you here. I know a lot of people probably taking the day off. You know, I know banks are closed, right? And we talked about that. Banks, markets, all that kind of stuff. But, so the fact that you're here is really cool, man. We really appreciate that. We got a great day planned for you. Great show. We'll get started here pretty quick. We don't want to talk about the 49er game at all. Just don't even bring that up. Let's just get that right out of the way.
No, wait a minute.
What?
I got hazed all last week, Frank, so I'm just saying. We'll see if that comes up again today.
I'm when it comes to football, I'm like, I could take it or leave it. I'm no big, it doesn't matter to me. But my daughter had, big deal, big thing, smoked pork butt and stuff, and which, by the way, was phenomenal. So everybody was sort of like, okay, we'll go over there, we go over there. I was by halftime, I was like, come on, let's go home, honey. Let's just go. So we went home.
Let's be honest, it was your bedtime.
The play of the game was bad. Ooh.
What, Jen?
I said by halftime, the opening play of the game was...
Oh, that was brutal.
Brutal.
It was brutal. Hey, so I got this funny story. Kevin, you're going to dig this, or just, I don't know, dig it, but you guys will find it interesting. God, my kid, Joey, he's a mortgage guy, right? He recently had a baby, little Aussie Ray. I know we've probably talked about that. And up here, we got some snow in the Sierras and the mountains for snowboarding and that kind of stuff. So he decided he was going to go for a one-day snowboarding, on, Friday. I think it was Friday. Yeah. And so, his fiance, sure, watch Ozzy do your thing, go up there. He goes up there, and she happened to be at our house with the baby, and we were just kind of hanging out or whatever. And she gets a text message, and it's a photo, and Joey is on a stretcher, okay, and with the ski. Medic guys that kind of drag you down the toboggan with the handles, behind it. So the shot is from behind, with the medic in front of him and his feet up, as he's getting dragged off of the mountain by these guys. And so, yeah, he had kind of a wicked, kind of a crash. And that was like 3:30, in the afternoon, that we heard that he has his truck up there. He can't drive, right? So me and Allie had to jump in my car and, make the trip to the mountain, which is about a 3-hour and 15-minute drive up the mountain.
What happened?
Well, he wound up going, he wound up doing, like guys do, they can't just stay on the beaten path. They have to explore the areas that you normally don't go down. So he took a turn to kind of go into the section. His plan was to come back, kind of swoop off into the untraveled territory and swoop back in. But when he swooped off, he didn't realize there was something there, some rock or boulder or something, right? So he thought he broke his ankle. So he was all laid up, and we went up there, and we threw him in the car, and I don't know. Anyway, it was quite the journey on a Friday after. Didn't get home till midnight. Now imagine that. Girls, for me.
Late for you, buddy.
Midnight.
How you're functioning.
I swear to goodness. I was about 30 minutes from home, and I was like, just, come on, man. You could do this. Shake it off. Stay awake.
Yeah.
So,
that's brutal.
It was brutal. Yeah, it was brutal. But he's okay. It's not broken, thank goodness. It's just a really bad sprain, so all that. It's all good. So anyway. All right, so let's go ahead and get going here this morning, man. How's it going? Carl's here. Hey, Carl. Saw you down there, lurking in the background.
Well, they escort me in the back door,
Yeah, Mr. White, just please stay back here. Yeah.
While you're there, Carl, do the dishes, So.
Yeah. Yeah. How was your weekend, Carl? Anything exciting? Rescue anybody from a mountain like me?
Well, sort of. My son and my daughter-in-law, their 1-year wedding anniversary.
Wow.
And so they are in Disney. So I'm me and the lovely Mrs. White are babysitting 185-pound mammoth dog. It's a horse that parades as a dog, and our grandson. So we've been in the bunker since Friday, and they're due back today. It's like, oh, thank God. We do the overnight thing pretty often, but boy,
Yeah.
this 4-day thing, man, that's
That's
why
a
God
lot.
that's why God made kids have kids.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that's a lot. Yeah, that's a
it's a
lot.
lot. It is.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And dude, you think about I tell you, I just have a huge appreciation for single parents, usually single moms, that they're taking care of a baby and taking care of a dog and keeping the house and going to work and I just cannot imagine. And
I
then
know.
or with two or three of them, it's like
Oh,
holy cow.
can you imagine? I know.
No, I don't want to imagine. I
Like
would,
we were watching my son's daughter yesterday just for like 3 hours. And it was right during laundry time and, other things. And I was kind of having the same thought. Like, if you were just by
dude,
yourself, like, how do you juggle this? Like, it'd be really, really difficult. So,
it'd be hard.
so
It'd be really,
God bless all you single parents out there for
oh my
sure.
God.
Yeah.
Or even stay-at-home moms. You don't have to be a single parent. I mean, God bless single parents, absolutely, but just stay-at-home moms. It's
Yeah, it's a chore. Yeah,
See,
indeed.
if I was a stay-at-home dad, I'd have an ethical I'd have a sneak-in nanny that would come in like from like 9 to 3.
It was great. Yeah, the day was
Yeah.
terrific. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't so bad. It wasn't so
Yeah.
bad.
He's a
The
prince.
dishes are done, dinner's ready, laundry's been done, the yard's been mowed. How do you do it?
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, let's segue over to Mr. Kevin Gillespie. Got some things happening this week, brother. Tell us about it. What you got going on?
Yeah, real quick, just two things. Thursday, and they're both on Thursday. Thursday at noon Eastern, and you guys can figure out the rest of the time frame. Carl and I are doing a 1 hour for leaders. So if you're a manager, owner, leader of a group, you'll want to join this because we're going to be going over all the systems that top managers are doing to make high 6 and 7 digit incomes. What are the key systems and processes they're using that win? And we'll put a link in the chat. It's free. Just, no pressure, no nothing. Just join us. And I promise you'll walk away with some great ideas on how they manage their sales force, how they do their recruiting, CRM, all those kind of things, what we're seeing top folks do. And then immediately after that, we're starting our call reluctance, 5-week call reluctance and influence course. That, man, we've got so many recommendations. I see several people. And by the way, if you've taken the course before, an invite will go out to you today because you get to take it again for free. But we're really combining two courses, the call reluctance, which usually is $9.97. You get 5 weeks of call stars, and you get the influence, how to influence, read people and influence what their real needs are. And that it's $9.97 for the course. Sign up for it. It's 100% guaranteed. Take the entire program. We got all sorts of testimonials on it. And if anybody has thoughts, good or bad, about that course, but man, that's a no-brainer. Carl, if you got any thoughts on it, but
Yeah, and the
combining
one
the two courses, and it's
it's a
terrific.
great deal. And the one at noon, it's free, but we will be passing around an offering plate, just FYI. So, my old days and being raised in a Southern Baptist church. I went to one of those not too long ago. It was so cool.
Mm.
That's what I got my teeth cut on a Southern Baptist church growing up, and I hadn't been in, and we went into a real honest to God Southern Baptist church. This is, I don't know, probably 6 months ago. It was an interesting experience. But anyway, be sure to join Kevin and I both at noon and then again at 1. So good stuff, Kevin.
Okay, good. So,
Thanks, guys.
so the team, the one for team managers and team leads, this is open to anybody, right?
Yep, 100%
So
free.
so that don't have to be membership
Well,
or
it's
anything like that.
it's more skewed though to like somebody running a team,
No, what I
managers.
mean, it's not a membership thing. It's
No,
open to the
correct.
public. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
open.
It's
Yeah.
not. So okay, cool. And then of course the other is you're starting the actual class. So the links that we have here, do we have them both in the chat, guys? So
Yep.
we're dropping both the links in there. Yeah, if you haven't done the call reluctance, you're probably going to want to get on that right away. I know we've always had great feedback on
And
that
if you're
right here in the
reluctant to
chat.
do that, if you're reluctant to do that,
Yeah. No. Or if you're making all the money you want,
we
you
can
don't
help
need to
you.
do it.
Right.
So-
Yeah. If you don't need any more money, yeah, then okay. If you're getting value from this already, go ahead and tap that like button. It helps more loan officers find content that actually makes a difference. And hey, if staying ahead of the market and learning what's really working in our industry matters to you, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss another episode. We read every comment, so drop your thoughts down below. We'd love to hear from you and know what's working or what you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you here next time. All right, so good stuff. Well, sweet man, appreciate that, Kevin.
Appreciate
Come
the
back, do me a
time.
favor, come back tomorrow, and also we're gonna have Kevin back on Wednesday just to give us some more insights into what that's going to look like. So be sure to be here. He's always got good stuff. So that's gonna be Wednesday. All right, so today, Carl, you know what I wanted to do today?
What are we doing today, man?
So I was thinking about it last week.
Yeah.
We've had such a good run so far this year with
Yeah.
cool
And
shows.
today's kind of holiday-ish, MLK today.
Yeah, it's a little
Heading down the
lighter.
parade here in a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what I
Tell me.
wanted to come circle around to text messaging, today. And there's three text messages in particular that we talk about them from time to time. But they don't get talked about a lot, right? Because we really focus on calling, which is obviously what we need to do. But sometimes a well crafted, well placed text message can do a lot. It can. So
No question.
yeah. So
So
three
what,
areas.
like texting, who, what's the scenario?
So three scenarios.
Okay.
So
What's
I
the
thought
first
what we could do is think of these three scenarios and then talk about what a text message might be for each one of those scenarios. If we get through all three, we get through all three. If we don't, we don't. But don't worry. Yes, you can go ahead and type slides. Just get over it and do it now.
Whatever.
Yeah. So, So the three areas that I wanted to look at there's that famous Thursday text. That is just an
That's a good
amazing
one.
one.
That's
The
a good
other
one.
one is your famous, 9-word, right? The
and
the old
and,
lead.
and so the Thursday text is mine. The 9-word is actually inspired by the great Dean Jackson. Just FYI. So it's not. You
Okay.
said Carl, and Dean's a very dear friend, and yeah, if you feel guilty about getting that one for free, you'll need to send him something in the offering plate, not me. But that works extreme. And the whole idea of the 9-word, and we'll talk about that here more in a minute. It can be used in a lot more areas other than just the one that you're thinking.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah. Good.
like
thought.
the 9-word is a very, very, very interesting strategy.
Yeah. And then the final one that I was considering, and I think we can
Tell
kick
me.
this one around a bit and chew on it a
Tell
little
me.
bit if we make it there,
Tell me.
is when you're at the end of your 12 weeks of your calls, you've never spoken to the agent, right? The agent has ghosted you the whole way, whether it's for the meeting or whether it's post meeting, right? That final text.
We call that the 2-word text. 2-word. The 2-word. No.
Yes.
Yeah. First word is up.
Yeah. So just kind of wanted to explore these
Interesting.
things. And,
I never thought about that last one. That's very interesting.
Yeah. I mean, we might kind of woulda, shoulda, maybe start with that one if you want and just kind of chew on it and kick it around, see what others have to say. I know we've got some real creative types here who have very creative, Hail Mary text messages that they send to their.
And the thing about something like that, you got nothing. You already got to know.
Yeah.
Like you got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, well, gee, if I screw this up, I have exactly what I have now, which is nothing, right?
Right.
I mean, you got nothing to lose.
Exactly.
That's very
Exactly.
interesting. We want to get people
Yeah.
to put in like, so set the scenario up and let's get some suggestions.
Okay, so the scenario is let's and it could be either I'm trying to get an appointment with an agent that I really would like to meet with, right? Or it could be I've already met with the agent, we had a great appointment, but I've gone 12 weeks and never got a pickup. They never picked up the phone. I've left 12 voicemails. What is that? This is my last try text
The Hail
that
Mary.
yeah, your Hail Mary text that you might send to that agent. I'm curious what you guys do, if anything. I know some people here definitely do this and what it might be. So I'm really, really curious to see
Hey, dude, did you see what Glenn Michaels did?
what do you do. Let's say, call my title
Hey, Glenn,
company.
unmute yourself for a second.
Yeah.
So tell us what you did.
Well, I followed what you guys said to do. I called my title company and talked to the title officer, who then sent me to a rep, and then they had to get approval, and I got 777 leads, of which 387 had phone numbers and 95 of those had emails as well. So now I need
Wow.
to go after it.
Very
So
interesting.
what was the parameters of the lead? What were you looking for?
$350,000 and up. And I forget who said it, but they said go after a loan amount that would be advantageous. So I didn't want the $150,000 loan. Not that I wouldn't take it, but
Sure.
I figured, hey, if they'll give it to me, I'll ask for what I want.
And was there any age to these? Like when did they close?
Yes, yes, thank you.
What
Yeah. So
what was
3 years back and forward.
all right. So awesome. Well done. Couple tweaks I would do to it. Uh, the first one, I would disregard the loan amounts going forward, and we're discovering this as we're doing this, Glenn. So you did exactly what I would have done. However, what we found is that these are heavy on the cash out refinances, and frankly, having only $150,000 mortgage on a $600,000 house can solve a lot of problems. Like there's a lot of cash out that can be done there. So going forward, I wouldn't limit the loan amounts because most of these that we're getting from these are cash outs. So they're resetting
Mm,
to a much higher loan amount. And then number two, we're finding the sweet spot is 2 years to 5 years. That's
okay.
the sweet spot. And the reason why we're doing 2 years is making sure, look, nobody wants to churn, or,
Sure. Yeah.
recapture. Even if I didn't do the loan, it's just, I'm a karma guy.
Yeah, there were a few that were less than 6 months, and I thought that exact thing. I don't want to screw
Yeah,
them
I'm
up.
a karma guy, so,
Yeah. It's not
I
so
cool.
agree.
and they haven't likely had enough. So when they're 2 to 5, we have enough time that mortgage insurance, we've got equity in the home.
Yeah.
So what was the number? 70% of the refis coming from this are cash out. 70.
Wow.
Dude, shocked me. 70% were cash out.
Man.
And they have to have enough time to build equity. Well, the good news is, gosh, the last 5 years has been crazy gaining equity. We've had a little bit
Mm.
of a pullback, but we're still like here in Florida, we went up, I don't know, like 80% and came back down 20, but we're still 60% more. And I'm just making those numbers up, but it's actually probably more than that actually. They probably like doubled literally here in the last 6 years. And so if we do the 2 to 5, number one, we don't have churn. Number two, they've had enough time to get the equity. And I suppose you could go even further back, more than 5, but that's the sweet spot that we've been doing.
Well, I was looking for rates, right? So I went
I
to Chat
rate,
GPT and
rates
I
mean
put in
nothing.
what their
So
rates were.
yeah, so by far most. Let's see, what was that number? I think it was. Gosh, I've got a report on it that we got up in the membership. I think it was like 60% of the refis, it's some weird number, like 59 or 62% of the refis are refining to a higher rate, on average by 1.5%. And I saw another thing came from Fannie Mae, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and it said as of, I don't know, a month or two ago, more people have a rate that starts with a 6 or a 7 than a 2 or a 3.
Yeah,
Wow.
I remember that. Yeah.
That was very interesting.
There's
Actually, I think your
a lot of
buddy,
opportunity in that.
I think your buddy Brian is the one. Brian Stevens over at Mortgage Shots is the one that was
Yeah.
sharing those numbers that I
Yeah.
got, and it was
Yeah.
it was not what you would think. Like it. What you did is exactly what we've always done for years, but we're finding ourselves in a very unique situation times. And these title companies, by the way, 387 is actually a low number. What we're seeing from coming from some of these title companies, because the average one closes between 500 and 1,500 a year. And so
Mm.
if we're pulling like a 3 4 year stretch, it wouldn't be uncommon to have a couple thousand.
Oh, no, no, no. I can get more. As a matter of
Yeah.
fact,
Oh, this
in
was just
that
a
price
test.
range,
Yeah.
we agreed that I would take a certain amount that I can handle now, and then they'll give me the
Mm.
rest whenever I want them.
Yeah.
When are you going to deploy the marketing on it?
Well, that's why today was really what you brought up was very interesting because I'm trying to figure out which way to go.
Are you?
Okay,
Mm.
call
I'm not
first,
trying to.
text.
I'm not trying to be uncool, but are you a member, Glenn?
I was.
What? Oh, so past it. So I got the exact script, and I'm not trying to be uncool here, but I always want to be respectful to our members too. But we have an exact script of exactly
Okay. Well,
what to do is send out. But you get the idea of it. You're just looking for opportunities.
and it's not that I didn't love it. It's we had something go on in our
Oh
household,
no, no,
so
no. It's all cool. But anyway, what we're finding, the general nature of it is just showing them all the different reasons why people are refinancing right now. And by far, it's not rate. By far, it's life opportunities or getting somebody, maybe I co-sign for somebody's mortgage and I want to get them off because I'm trying to buy my own house and it's keeping me from buying mine because I'm co-signed for, Bob's or whatever. Or, obviously divorce is a classic one. Getting rid of mortgage insurance has been a big one. And frankly, just it's back to the cash out for all the debt, all the consumer debt that people are carrying. It's never been, I think, again, I got this from Brian the other day, and this is like everybody knows this. We've never had more consumer debt and at the same time more equity in our homes ever. Like that, we're at the highest ever on both of those. And so
right.
really that's where the opportunities is it's almost like it basically it's kind of like doing a mortgage review. We just don't call it that because that sounds very boring. And so but you get the idea. The phone's going to be the best shot for you.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah. So, but I would do all of them. Like what we're doing is we've got a phone script, we've got an email, and we've got a video script, and we're sending all of them in a very prescribed sequence and time frame. We call it we call it the octopus method. Where you have all these different arms
Sure.
going down. If you just send out the email, that we tried that with a subgroup of I think it was like
Because it's a Cheltenham, there's a horse race, because I love horse racing, then I can actually see my mum as well. So I'm thinking of going back.
oh God, don't mute that. That sounded so awesome.
Sorry.
That sounded amazing.
Yeah,
I
that was
wasn't
cool.
sure. I thought maybe she was contributing for just a second.
If this is on record, I'm gonna play that over and over. Anyway, you get the idea. Yeah. Yeah, but make it so we did a subgroup. I think it was like I don't remember now, like 1,000 or something like that. It was a pretty good number, and did just the email. It didn't like crickets. But when we did the call first and then the email, and one referenced the other, that was good. And then, adding in a text and a little video script that you would text over to them or
Okay.
email. I guess you could do both. So yeah, it's just kind of like you're doing like four things at kind of at one-ish time is what we're finding best. So congratulations, brother. Good for you, bud. That's
Yeah,
outstanding.
man.
Thank you guys for giving me
Very
the
cool.
idea. That's incredible.
Yeah, outstanding. That's
Yeah.
it. I'm telling you, I'm convinced. Gosh, I had here. Can I show something real quick?
Sure.
I'm sorry. I just love this stuff.
It's all good.
Here it is. Let me share my screen here real quick. Zoom.
You have
So,
to ask permission from Jen, not me, actually.
well, there's no chance. I'd have a better shot asking you. Play from current slide. It's funny you said that. I was just finishing. So here was a test that we did. Actually, and the number here was 267. So it was two title companies, spoke to 267, 24 booked Zooms, 12 cash outs. And at the time, I got an update number here. This was eight. So eight loans closed back through that title company. And so the title, generated was like $7,000. And then, whatever somebody makes, if we do what's the number we use? $3,000, it'd be like 24 grand for the month for the loan officer. And here, yeah, it was 253 conversations, eight closings. Uh, for the loan officer, it was 27,200 for the month. If you annualize that, that's $326,400. And Frank, what we did, we went, all right, if you took the 27.2 divided by the conversations, it's $107 per conversation. So somebody says, hey man, if you'll just talk to these people, I'll pay you $107.50.
Who wouldn't do that?
Who wouldn't do that? Especially after taking Kevin's call reluctance. I mean, it's like, hey, I need a quick $500. I'll make 5 calls. Right? These are
But
not
the other
income
thing,
claims. This is just a case study, just FYI. I always got to throw that in. So anyway,
yeah, I was going
very
to say
interesting
too,
stuff.
for eight
You know, the
closings,
speed dialer
two
is
hundred.
crucial for something like this, right? Absolutely.
Well,
But
I mean, it could be, but 253 calls, in all honesty, would be not hard to get through
no,
in a couple of days. I mean, it's
For
not that
for
hard to get
for
through that many calls.
27 grand. Was that the
For
number
eight
27?
closings,
Yeah,
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 you know,
that'd be
for
huge.
let's say 24 grand for 24 grand. Yeah,
yeah,
I can do that. Like I say, hey, I'll pay you 24 grand a month if you'll do this.
yeah.
I'm
Wow.
in. Again, no
Well,
income claims, just a case study. So
It's
well,
good.
that stuff's
what's
very interesting.
interesting
And
is,
I bet you if it's a sweet talk Jen or wink at Kristen, I bet they could work something out from give you complete access to it. So it's real good.
maybe.
Anyway, all right.
Maybe.
So
So
we
anyway,
got off
we were
subject
going to
there.
talk about text messaging today,
I'm
which
sorry.
we didn't do
I'm
at all.
sorry.
But you did. A lot of people put slides in, so you got it there. But I will say this though, I just out of curiosity on the Hail Mary text, right? The Hail Mary text. Has anybody done a video text for that one?
What
You
would
know
you
what I
say?
mean? Like,
What would you say?
I'm not. Well, that's what I want to find out. I want to see what
You
people
have some folks in
would
here
say.
who said that they send a picture. I forgot. I'm trying to scroll back
A
up to find it,
picture.
but somebody said
Oh,
they
I
do the
saw like a
Forrest Gump
GIF.
waving. Yeah,
Were
the
they
Forrest
adding,
Forrest
Gump.
Gump.
were they adding
Forrest Gump.
gestures for that video?
Well, anything's possible. Anything's possible. But I think that a video text for the final one would be kind of cool
I do
to
too.
do.
I do too.
You
It's just,
know,
what
yeah,
would because I would assume
it's probably going to get looked at.
I would have done the if I could, would you script right prior to that.
Mm,
So
mm.
if that doesn't work, I'm a student of success. If that didn't work, what would be that less? I think it's what, like something in the line of, hey, if I don't hear back from you, totally cool. I'm going to go away. But not. I wouldn't say it like that. But in essence,
Yeah,
hey, this is my final message, and I don't want to, I don't want to, if you're already, I don't know, whatever. If you're busy right now, maybe I'll loop around and try this later. I had a guy one time. I hired this professional script writer and had him review all of our scripts, and he said an interesting thing to do is you're calling them for 12 weeks in a row, and then you stop and you stay stopped for 3 months and then you do it again. And they said it invokes a curiosity. Why did it stop and what triggered that it restarted? And he said that
mm,
like the best thing you can do in any kind of advertising or marketing is invoke curiosity, right? That's
mm,
the whole goal of all this is invoking curiosity. So
mm.
yeah, I think something about I'm going to go away if I don't hear from you, but not as a threatening or You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
if you don't call me, I'll
No,
never come back. Not in that vein, but something like,
no.
hey, this is the last time I'm calling. I don't want to bother you. But
Yeah,
they're like,
it could be something along the lines. Hey, I know you're super busy, but been trying to reach out to you. Was still really hoping I could get together with you. Maybe show you some ways to get some business in the door.
Hey Frank,
If you,
Frank and Carl, Sue has a really great, exactly what you're talking about message in the chat here. She's got a professional version and a humorous version.
hey, Sue,
okay,
unmute
let's hear
yourself.
it.
Let's
Say
hear
it.
it. Of course she does.
She does.
My ghost badge. I love it.
On, like Carl just said, if you want to pick up in a few months and try again, is it someone you really want to keep going after but just need a break? I would probably take maybe the professional approach, and unless you kind of know a little bit about them and they like humor. But if you just want to be silly and say, "What the hell?" Hey, Mr. Realtor, I've officially earned my ghost badge. No worries at all. If you ever need a lender who helps you look like a hero, I'm just a text away.
Cool.
And then the other, the more professional one, hey, Mr. Realtor, I've reached out a few times, totally get now's not the right time. If you ever need a lender who closes on time and helps you win more deals, I'm here wishing you success for the year. And just laying groundwork out that maybe you'll be back and go
I
after them
think
again.
I think I like the first. They're both great, Sue. I think I like the first one best.
Really?
I love that. Yeah.
Hey, if you're liking Loan Officer Breakfast Club, you really need to check out Mortgage Marketing Animals. Don't forget, we have live events pretty regularly throughout the year. You can learn more by going to mastermindretreats.com. Mastermindretreats.com. Go there, check it out. Hope to see you at one.
Totally get it. Another time if you're under. Yeah, I like that. Because then that
Yeah, I
gives
like
me
the
a thing
second
of,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
you like the second. No, I get it. I get it. And they're both great. That's why I said they're both great.
Yeah.
And put your spin on it. Like I said, I think
I like that.
each person, your response is going to be a little bit different because you might know something about them, or you might not know something about them.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I like about the first one, Frank? She really made me two more offers.
Mm.
Right. So her offer, to me, it's all about making offers. And so in the first one, she says, "Hey, I'm going away basically, but hey, if you ever need a lender that closes on time, offer number one. Number one complaint from realtors, by the way.
Mm.
Number
Mm.
two, helps you win more deals. Who
Mm.
doesn't want more money? And so
Mm.
I like it that on my way out the door, I'm going, oh, by the way, two things I can help you with. I like that, Sue. I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah. I do it as a video text too. That'd be a cool
Mhm.
script on a video text, man.
Yeah.
I think with the video text, they actually get to go. Sharon, we want to hear from you. Don't go away. But I think with the video text, it just, they get to see it. It's harder to, I don't know. I think it might be harder to go someone that they've actually
Oh, yeah.
seen.
Hey, Siri.
Yeah. All right. Oh, wait. God, don't unmute her quick. No, I'm just
Anyways,
No,
Sharon, you had
I
something.
agree. You put up with, and that's why, like, what we're finding is, and Jimmy's helped us a lot with this, is that when we add, like, instead of doing that the first meeting's on the phone, right? I mean, that first conversation is on the phone, of course, right? But then that second meeting that we're setting up, either coffee or phone or Zoom, we're finding out that if it's either coffee or Zoom, like adding a face-to-face component to it, huge conversion over just phone alone.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Sharon, what do you got?
My question was for Sue, and it was what she thought about video text. Just because what you were saying, that if it's kind of your final text, what about putting it in a video and then they kind of know you?
Yeah.
I like the humorous version. I mean, both of them are very good, but depending on who you're talking to, the humorous version as a video might be good too.
I like videos. I do a lot of videos.
Do you do video text, Sue? Do you text
I
like
do.
you blah blah
I
blah blah
do.
blah ship it? Yeah.
And when I switch to those, so I do a quick happy birthday text. So obviously my CRM sends them emails, but if it's a realtor I really want more business from, I actually take it a step further. And I used to do text messages. Well, about 2 years ago, I switched it up and I do a happy birthday video to them. And then when I see them, follow them on social media, and I see different milestones, I'll do a quick video and address whatever that is. And I get so many responses back that I've made their day, or my best happy birthday wish ever, or whatever it was. And keep them short, like literally
Yeah,
10 to 20 seconds, because you don't want them to be taking their time.
sure, sure. And to be clear, we're talking, you got your phone, you're shooting the video, you bring up their text, you click the button to shoot a video, you push go, and it's done. It's that fast, right?
Correct.
So easy to do. Yeah, easy to do. Well, cool, man. I like it. I like those scripts. Those are cool. I think that was worth the price of admission today. And along with, you guys got to type in slides, so you get some other info shot right to your email. I use Bomb Bomb. Yeah, Bomb Bomb. You know, I broke Bomb Bomb the first time I used it. I did. The first video text I sent, I got a nasty gram from them saying, "Don't ever come back."
Huh.
I swear.
None of us are even going to ask what was
Well,
on
that
that
wasn't
video text.
that
I'm
wasn't
not
everything they
gonna
said,
ask.
Kristen. The first part was number one, put your clothes back on. Number two, don't ever use.
Sounds like a personal problem, Frank.
You're scaring the kids.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just a bad one. I thought, oh, well, I gave it a try. No big deal. But I love the personal video text, for the Hail Mary. I think that's a great idea. I think it's really, really good. People are asking about the 9-word text. It's in the slides. And then we also have the Thursday text as well.
We can do that. I like this. I think the 9 words is I think we ought to have a complete conversation about just that and the different areas you can use it. That's really super powerful.
Well, let's do it tomorrow.
You're
not around.
No.
You're babysitting.
Robin's here, right?
Oh, Robin's here tomorrow. Right.
Yeah. If I'm starting something, if I'm getting out of a slump or I'm brand new to the business, what's the first thing I do in 90 days? Which she's doing.
Okay.
Like a little series.
Right.
So,
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Well, we might have time to do both. And we're going to be teaching the title strategy with the scripts and everything that'll be in the workbook here in March at the
event. Mm-hmm.
At the Leads Acceleration event. So looking forward to seeing it. I had a lot of people text me out saying they're going to be here, so looking forward to it. That's going to be fun. And Kristen's going to be there. Holy cow! Holy cow!
Just booked my flight.
That's reason. That's reason to go alone right there. Not go alone.
Just wants
that's
to thaw
alone
out.
is a reason to go.
I do need to thaw out. That's for sure. Frank, are you going?
Out. Yeah.
Are you going, Frank?
It's there's a high probability.
Well, rumor has it there's a spare bike here. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Dude, I've got my. We'll go off on a tangent here, but I got the first road bike I ever owned, which is a 1981 Honda CB 900.
Oh, cool,
dude! It's very retro, and the CB 900 had a very unique thing. It has 10 gears.
What?
Yeah, it does. Literally.
I didn't know this.
It does. It's got 5 high and 5 low. So it's got this, like it's got 2 gear shifters. One you do with your toe and one you do with your heel. And the one on your heel changes it from the low 5 gears when you're up in the mountains to the high 5 gears, like when you're on the interstate.
On the road. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's innovative.
It's a very cool. It's look up.
You have that in the garage right now?
I do. CB 900. I'll take a picture of it and text it to you, dude. It looks really nice shape. I bought it from a guy.
What else you got in the garage?
I bought it from a guy in Arizona, where it's nice and dry. And so,
I mean, why did you? What possessed you to get that bike? Like, what
dude, I just saw it. I saw it on Craigslist. And I went, dude, that looks just like the bike I had back when I was in the Air Force. And so, it's kind of like somebody buying a 67 Mustang because that's what they wanted back in whenever, whatever. So that it was just it's just fun. It's a fun little ride.
Runs good. Everything's good on it.
Oh, dude, it runs like brand new. Yeah, it's
a Honda.
But I tell you though, it's got a Honda engine. Nothing more to say. I have to tell you though, after being on the Harleys and I get on that thing, it feels like a moped, like literally. And it's a 900, and it feels like a moped.
Yeah.
But
do you still have your Harley or no?
I didn't. I got. I gave it to. I gave it to a guy up in West Virginia. Yeah. We all have our issues.
Yeah.
Do you still have that 2-seater thing that you drove to?
I do. The slingshot.
Slingshot. That's what it's called.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. It is. The Harley just got heavy, man. That Ultra Glide. It's a big machine.
They're heavy.
It just got so heavy. I thought, I've been on these things for, gosh, 58 years and I've never gone down. So I don't know, it just started getting heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a cruiser for me and Brenda, the BMW, the R18 Transcontinental. Brother, it's 1,000 pounds.
Oh, that's that. Oh, the old Turtle Hide's 1,000 pounds.
It's 1,000 pounds. Yeah, and and that's before we sit on it.
Yeah, I know. It just got heavy, and
they're heavy.
Yeah, and I prefer just scooting around up in the mountains, and so this little 900 is just perfect for that.
Yeah.
So anyway, whatever.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
We'll cut all
Motorcycle
this out of the
stories here at
podcast.
Loan Officer Breakfast Club. Yeah.
We'll cut
All right.
that
Well,
out.
cool stuff, man. We'll be here tomorrow. Robin will be here. That'll be super fun. And then Wednesday, Kevin Gillespie going to help us with some call reluctance. And then Thursday, I believe we have Owen Lee. Friday, Chris Johnson. We got a packed week. It's going to be a good week for everybody, man. Hope everybody comes
It's gonna
back.
be a good week.
Manana. Yeah, it's going to be good. All right. Well, guys, enjoy your MLK day. Have a good one. We'll be catching up with you here, manana.
Go to your local parade.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, you guys do that. All right. We'll see you guys later. Adios.
Have a great day, everybody.